Getting in some more breaking news of the hijacking attempt that was thwarted by our Navy. Let me go back to that and get you the video that's now come in. In fact, let's go back to the video right now. That's a breaking news update that's now coming in because the MARCOS team, we are getting in an update that the Marine Commandos have rescued. This is the first video that's coming in. The first video that's coming in from the evacuation, from the rescue, as armed men had hijacked the ship MV Lila Norfolk. Marine Commandos have rescued the crew, and you have that vessel there. The first video that's coming in, a sanitization operation revealing that no pirates were on board. No pirates were on board, and that's the first video that's come in post the rescue operation. The Navy's stealth-guided missile destroyer INS Chennai had closely followed the hijacked Liberian-flagged vessel. This is a Liberian-flagged vessel. This is the MV Lila Norfolk in the Arabian Sea, and INS Chennai had reached the Somalia coast and launched a sanitization operation with the help of the Marine Commandos. And the warship had issued warnings to the pirates and crew members of MV Lila Norfolk, which was hijacked somewhere close to the Somalian coast. And the crew members on board the vessel were operating from their strong room. Situation was being closely monitored by the Navy and also by international partners. And as we speak, we're getting in a confirmation that the Navy's MARCOS, who are the Marine Commandos, boarded the hijacked Liberian-flagged vessel near the Somalia coast, and they have now safely rescued all 21 crew members, of which 15 of them were Indians. And it's now confirmed that no pirates were found on board. All the crew, including 15 Indians on board the hijacked vessel MV Lila Norfolk, have now been secured and are safe. The Navy confirming that it's been done, and that the sanitization operation by commandos had revealed that there were no pirates on board. Sanitization by MARCOS, the Marine Commandos, confirming absence of hijackers. The attempt of hijacking by pirates was probably abandoned following the forceful warning by the Indian Navy. INS Chennai is still in the vicinity of the MV and is rendering support to restore power generation propulsion so it can commence voyage to the next port of call. That's the Navy statement that just came in a few minutes back. In fact, the vessel was hijacked on Thursday near Somalia's coast. And the Navy chief, who's been monitoring the situation, in fact, we're getting in a second video. Let me play out the second video now as I get you details of how closely the Navy was monitoring the situation. Navy Chief Admiral Hari Kumar had also issued directives to the Indian warships to take the strictest possible action against pirates. And that's a second close video that's come in of how we monitored and ensured that all the crew members were rescued safely. And the Marine Commandos had boarded the ship and have now rescued the crew completely. These are the elite Marine Commandos, or MARCOS, who conducted this operation. They boarded the vessel and they rescued the crew of the Liberian vessel near the Somalia coast. And the crew members, which include 15 members, 15 Indians, 23 in all, and 15 Indians among them, have now been safely secured. I repeat, 21, that's a correction, 21, not 23, of which 15 were Indians, have now been safely secured. Military officials reporting that the Indian Navy Marine Commandos, or MARCOS, are now involved in the sanitization operations. Pirates nowhere to be found on that vessel, as the Indian Navy sent a strong message, strong warning message. Looks like they fled. Looks like they fled. And we're getting in this video. That's a second video that's come in from aboard MV. This is the MV Lila Norfolk. All right, let's show you both the videos. This is a patrol aircraft that was flying over the vessel all of today, and some of these aircraft that were monitoring the situation that have captured these videos. Patrol aircraft monitoring the vessel also managed to establish contact with the crew and ensured that they were safe. Commander Mehul Karnik, in fact, there's a statement that's come in from Commander Mehul Karnik, who said that the crew members said that they were in their strong room of the vessel MV Norfolk, and they were operating the vessel from there, and no group had so far claimed responsibility for this particular assault. And Indian Navy had been monitoring the situation very closely, the Navy chief himself directing vessels to ensure that all crew members were safe. and this is following concerns about shipping in the region following the attacks most recently by the Houthi rebels. Navy also confirming that the naval aircraft which managed to capture these videos from above, the aircraft was monitoring the movement of this particular ship. We also had INS Chennai, which was sailing near the vessel to render assistance, and the overall situation was being closely monitored in coordination with other agencies in the area. We had also the Navy, had also diverted the INS Chennai to assist the vessel, and also the naval aircraft which was above, which overflew the hijacked vessel, had established contact with the particular crew members, which included 15. I have a third video now coming in. Third video coming into the newsroom. Let me go across to that video as well. Playing the third video right now. The Navy that put out, a message earlier and also briefed reporters. There's a third video that's coming in. Let me tell you that maritime patrol aircraft, a Predator MQ-9B drone, also keeping an eye on the ship. So I can't confirm whether this was taken from on board. You can see that the crew members were, I'm not sure, I can't confirm whether they were crew members or they were members of MARCOS. Looks like that's a MARCOS operation. Those are Marine commandos. You can see the video on the left of your screen. Those are Marine commandos. Marine commandos are getting on top of the vessel, getting into the strong room to evacuate the 21 members. Let's zoom into that video if we can. You can see clearly the movement there are of the Marine commandos in action. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi on the phone line, joining us, as we break the good news. Wing Commander, that's a video coming in. I'm pretty sure that's a video shot by the drone, the MQ-9B drones that were used, the Predator drones in this operation to monitor. You can look at that. The MARCOS, the Marine commanders. Let's go back to that video, please. Let's go back to that video as Wing Commander Praful Bakshi joins us on the phone line. Wing Commander Bakshi, everyone is safe. The good news is all 21 crew members are safe, 15 Indians among them. Marine commandos scaring those pirates away.
Absolutely right. That is a very good
Commander
news,
Bakshi,
and it is a very good display of professionalism, skill, and of course nerves. Marine commandos of Indian Navy are known for that. There's no doubt about it. And a very intelligent use of equipment, intelligence, use of intelligence, surveillance equipment, drone, how it has been used. I personally feel that speaks very high of the training of our Indian Navy, and we are very proud of that. But the question is, all countries now have to get together, and the laws at sea have to be absolutely be made clear. These things should not happen. Somalian pirates are known for it. They have been doing these activities for a very long time. So we have to now make it very clear to the world that India, of course, world is appreciating it, but India has taken a lead. Now I think there will be a very strong, message going all over to everybody, especially to the Somalian pirates and Houthis and all these people, the Red Sea or Arabian Sea, wherever they are, that they have to watch out. They just cannot get away with this. So let us hope a good thing comes out of it. But in the meanwhile, Marine commandos the display must be, appreciated, and it should be properly shown so that the public knows exactly what goes about in a commando activity like this. What is the role of the helicopters? What is the role of the drones? How are they trained? How they
Wing Commander, just if you're in front of a TV screen, sir. Sir, if you look at this video, sir, sorry to interrupt you. This video, very rarely do we see our Marine commandos in action. A story that the entire world was monitoring, Wing Commander. Look at, such a fantastic video where you're looking at the Marine commandos in action, going to the upper deck, doing the sanitization operation. It's fantastic, and I think it speaks volumes about our might, our military might, and the fact that we've been able to do this successfully to chase away those pirates. Of course, they fled after hearing that warning signal.
Obviously, they will flee. There is no doubt about it. You can observe the Marine commandos in their proper tactical advance. They are zigzagging up the deck, and that is what it is required to be. Their training is being shown, the sense of objective, sense of achievement, everything, this goes very well with it. So this will infuse a lot of confidence in our public, towards the Navy and the Coast Guard and their training and the youth of India. They must be watching, and this is what they take the cue from, and they take the lessons from. I personally think that this is a remarkable presentation, a real life presentation. Nothing could be better than this. I personally feel, let us see more of it. I'm very happy for the drone surveillance which was provided. I think that could have given them a lot of other values, other advantage in planning and monitoring.
Sir, bear with me, Wing Commander. Bear with me, sir. Sir, bear with me. I'm getting in some more breaking news updates right now. Sanitization operations are on. I'm getting in some more details, some more updates, and some more, experts, joining us now. Group Captain Agustin Vinod joining us on the phone line. Group Captain, I'm assuming this was a video taken by the Predator drones, the MQ-9B drones, and I was just telling Wing Commander Bakshi that it is very rarely that you see a MARCOS Marine Commandos in action, and in this video you can see them. And we had information about 4 to 5 armed men. Those who are monitoring the situation spoke about 5 to 6 unknown armed personnel who boarded this particular vessel, and it appears that they fled. We can't really confirm that right now, but it appears prima facie they may have fled. We've rescued, all of those who are on board, including 15 Indians, 21 in all. That's fantastic news. But a word on the video and how complex such an operation could be. Group Captain Agustin Vinod.
Yeah, it's a wonderful question. See, a couple of things I wanted to, educate our viewers who are watching this. The land is different, a sea is completely different. 25 nautical miles, that is about 50 odd kilometers from the coastline, it is international waters. In the international waters, no kisi ki bhi chalti hai. Only thing that works in international waters is UN class, that is United Nations Conventions and Laws of Sea. And that also is enforced through United Nations, and I don't know how much UN clause can be enforced. That is point number one. Point number two, when a pirate boards or tries to hijack a ship, he is trying to hijack at all these loopholes of this UN clause, which sort of loopholes, and the way I said, it is anybody's game over there. So MARCOS are specifically trained for, such operations. MARCOS are trained for many things. I mean, MARCOS are equivalent to, if I say, or better than United States Marines. They can be high up in the mountains. They can be in, frozen lake like Uller Lake, or they can be on in forest, or they can be at high seas. They are not like Indian Army Commandos. Indian Army Commandos are not trained for high seas. MARCOS are trained for high seas. We have something called VBSS, Visit, Board, Search and Strike. And who is trained for it in India? Only MARCOS. So MARCOS are trained for such operations. And the best part is we have put such highly hyped and multi-million-dollar Predator drone to use. The Predator drone images are not only for us to see in our drawing rooms, it is also for the decision makers over thousands of kilometers away on the land to take a decision and give clear-cut instructions to the MARCOS, because they are looking back for certain decisions. And those decisions are what? Whether to fire or not to fire, whether to take armed action intervention or just to take them arrest them, lot of such issues, or whether to use a particular kind of weapon. So these Predator drones have really come in great use, if I may say so. We have truly become a blue water navy today, thanks to the Predator drones, and it was a great buy. And I'm sure we'll, in India, Atmanirbhar, we'll create more such Predator drones. And
Group Captain.
Yes, please go ahead.
It's good to talk to you, first of all, Group Captain Agustin Vinod. Good to talk to you again. And I have to take a short break right now because Arnab's coming up in just a few minutes. I have to hand it over to him and the debate, which starts in a few minutes from now. But just a fantastic bit of news that, in fact, we were supposed to debate now the trending burning question, but we had to cut out of our format to bring you these videos of Marine commandos in action. And they've rescued 21 crew members in a story that was being monitored by media across the world. And I think our Navy, our men, and our Marine commandos have done all of us proud. All 21 crew members have been rescued, 15 of them Indian. Fantastic story to end the news section with, and handing it over to the debate with Arnab coming up next in just a few minutes. Thank you very much.